Hi Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. I am a soul therapist and an intuitive that connects with the angelic energy, and I help the helpers, the light bringers, and the soulpreneurs of this world to live their most magical life. Today we're going to be diving into your 2020. What do you need to know for the year 2020 for you? What can you expect? I've broken this down into several different categories, so we are going to be diving into your cards and what messages the angels want you to know for the year 2020. So we are going to start out first with the cards that I have pulled for the overarching themes that you can expect through this year. Okay? So here we are going to, the first card that we have is the Three of Water reversed. Okay? So this is a card that's really suggesting that you are going to be encouraged, you're going to be pushed a little bit into having a little bit more fun, into stepping out a little bit more, into getting out of your comfort zone, but in the best possible ways, doing things that are fun, doing things that light you up, doing things that are social. And so I do feel as though you're going to be encouraged throughout the year to get out and have a little bit more fun and to loosen up a little bit, laugh a little bit more, spend time with people who light you up. And so this is going to be a theme, and if you aren't embracing this energy, you are going to be finding yourselves pushed into that a bit. Either way, whether it's through many invitations, whether it's kind of accidentally stumbling into fun, but really that's a good thing, right? You are going to be encouraged to accept invitations that are outside of what you normally might do and what would be outside of your normal comfort zone. And as long as that feels right and feels good to your soul, let yourself go for it. Let yourself try out some different things and have a really good time this year. And then we're going to dive into the next card, and the next card is the Six of Earth. Okay, so the Six of Earth is suggesting to me that there are going to be some shifts in regard specifically to career over this year, or whether if it's not your career, it might be your life's work, right? You might be more in tune, in alignment with what it is that you're supposed to bring here to this earth, what you're supposed to do here on this planet. So it might be the thing that you get paid for, it, or it might not be, but there is going to be some new opportunities coming through that will allow you to live more in your purpose. And also, you know, with the Six of Earth, you'll be paid hopefully quite well for that as well, as long as it's something that is a job, is something that you're going to be paid for. So if you are looking for the best of both worlds, you know, to get to live in your purpose and to get paid for it, this is a really great year for opportunities to come your way and for you to create opportunities that are allowing you to do both and that are allowing you to make these shifts in regard to career and to allow you to just feel more fulfilled through the work that you are doing here on this planet. So I'm excited for you guys in regard to that area. So let's see, the next area that we have is the self and health category. Okay, so in the self and health category, you know, so the first thing that we have is the King of Water. Okay, so this is about allowing your heart to be open. Maybe for quite some time your heart chakra has been partway closed or very closed out of protection. Maybe you've been very hurt, maybe you've been very cautious for a long time, and this is a time that you're going to begin to open your heart, and you're encouraged to open your heart. You're encouraged to be open to new people in your life. So this is, I think, going to be a year of new experiences for you in a lot of ways. So letting yourself be open to new people and to really be open, not just pretending to be open, to really letting yourself be open and vulnerable and to let more people into your life. I think sometimes that can be tough to do when we are protecting ourselves, but we want to allow ourselves to keep that heart open and to allow ourselves to be vulnerable, because this is where we make those deep soul connections with other people. And these are people who are going to be trustworthy and soul family and just in alignment with exactly what you're needing right now here in your life. And we also have and by the way, that's showing up in your self and health category. So that is something that your self is needing. That is something that's going to help you overall, your overall well-being, and maybe even possibly your physical health as well. And then we have the Nine of Fire. showing up, okay? So again, this feels more related to that self aspect of this, so I'm not really noticing anything that I'm significantly showing up in regard to health or concerns in regard to that. But you want to make sure that you're honoring these things, because what happens is when we don't honor the self, when we don't honor what it is that we're needing, then the physical body can develop issues within the physical body that will show up. So if you're having issues that are showing up in the physical body over this year, take a look at, are you letting people in? Are you keeping your heart chakra open? And are you protecting those things that you have created? Are you standing up for yourself? Are you finding a way to believe in yourself? Are you connecting to your courage? This is about standing strong in what you know to be true in your life and what you know to be true about yourself, and not allowing anyone or anything to impact that overall view and vision that you have for your life or for yourself. And this is encouraging you to stand strong in that and to keep going and to honor that, even if it doesn't necessarily look like that maybe people in your world don't agree with that, or maybe people aren't supportive of that, or maybe you're not getting any evidence showing up that this is exactly what you're supposed to be doing, or maybe you've made some changes and you're not necessarily reaping the benefits of that. But if it's something that your soul is calling for, if it's something that felt deep down really important to you, keep the faith, stand strong, keep trusting, because this is where the real reward will come for you guys. So honoring that within yourself. And then the next cards that we have, the next section, is the work and life's work section. So again, this may or may not be what you get paid for. It might also just be something that a special role that you provide here on this planet that you're not necessarily getting paid for. But again, I want to emphasize that I really feel like there's some great opportunities for you guys in this year to get paid for what your purpose is. So let's connect with the cards. So the very first card that I have here is the Six of Air reversed. Okay, so the Six of Air reversed is saying to me that maybe there's been some struggle, maybe there's been some tension, maybe there's been some major life challenges in regard to career and work and life's work. So maybe you felt really stuck. Maybe it's felt like things aren't moving forward, or they're not moving forward in the way that you want them to. And I do feel like you're going to be experiencing some of this stuck energy in 2020, okay? But what's happening is eventually, if you can stick it out, if you can continue to believe and trust in what you know to be true, and know that you are fully supported by the universe, and continue to take inspired action as you feel called to take it, your intuition is always showing you the way, and it's showing you the steps to take, it's showing you the jobs to apply for, it's showing you the opportunities to take everything. So if you can keep taking action where you feel inspired, amazing things are going to be coming your way. Because here we have the next card here, and this is the Ten of Earth, okay? So this is financial security. This is you feeling happy and content at home. This is you feeling like life is magical and recognizing all of those little magical things at life. So this is you really feeling very comfortable in your life. So understand that while it may take a while for things to move forward in regard to career, I just see you being well taken care of. Maybe some opportunities show up where there's money that's helping to support you in some way, or you're getting like little jobs here and there that's just helping you to feel good and supported until something a little bit bigger develops, until the big picture is shown to you in regard to what your next step is in regard to work and your life's work. So hang in there and understand that you're being supported, you're being taken care of. In fact, you may even find that you are creating a home-based business in some way, or a business that, maybe you're running from the internet or from your home, or something like that. This is a great energy to really support a career doing something like that right here. So the next cards that we are going to take a look at is around relationship and love, okay? So here we have the Page of Water. The Page of Water is all about, water is about relationships, right? And pages are about new. So this is about a new person entering your life, a new relationship, or a relationship that maybe you've been connected to in the past. stepping into a new phase, a relationship shifting into a more connected phase, or maybe you were dating someone very casually and suddenly you guys are feeling much more connected and you are taking that relationship to the next level. So this is something that is progressing, that is getting closer. Maybe you're somebody who's already been in a relationship for a very long time, and this is a relationship that continues to feel good and connected for you. So this is an opportunity for that energy, for that relationship to deepen with each other. So this is really powerful. And then for those of you who are looking for love, it might be a new person, or it might be someone from the past coming back, but it's bringing a whole new energy to it. So maybe it's you and that person 2.0, is the energy of this card. And then the next card that we have here is the Awakening card. Okay, so I think in regard to relationships, you're going to be looking at things from a different perspective. You are going to be you've learned a lot, I think, and so you're taking that and you're applying that, and I think that you're just going to see things much more clearly, much more differently, and this new understanding is going to be really, really helpful in regard to relationships in your life. And this isn't just romantic relationships, this is relationships across the board. So maybe other relationships that have been challenging in your life, that have been a sticking point for you. I feel like you're going to have some insights and clarity that are going to be helpful for you to either heal that, or to release that, or to do whatever it is that you're being called to do in regard to that. Now let's take a look at money for you guys. What does money look like for the year 2020? Here we have the Page of Earth. Okay, so this is new money coming in. Earth is money. Earth is abundance, right? So this card itself says good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. Okay, so this is new money coming in. This is a different stream of money coming in. And this can also mean that you're going to go back to school, or you're going to take a new class that's going to lead to new money, or you're going to learn something new, learn a new skill that is going to lead to new money in your life, a different stream of income in your life. So this is really exciting. I think there's going to be some shifts. I think there's going to be a period of time where you're processing, where you're exploring, where you're not quite sure what the next step is, and then suddenly I feel like it's all clear, and you're just taking it step by step by step, and that's almost immediately showing you some new money and some new opportunities that are coming with whatever this is that you are working on creating, or whatever this new energy is that is calling in the perfect new position for you that's going to allow you to live in your life purpose. So the next card that we pulled is the Four of Fire, and this is, I love the Four of Fire when it comes to money, because, well, I love the Four of Fire anyway, right? But it's about abundance, but it's also about not just like abundance flowing in one week and then it stops. This is about creating a solid foundation for your future, making enough money that you are creating a solid foundation, that you feel like you have a solid foundation beneath you. Okay, and this is also a beautiful energy. The card itself says contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. So I think you're going to be successful in the things that you're doing, that in regard to money, but also in regard to just feeling joyful and fulfilled and happy. So this is a great energy for you guys to have around money, around career. I really, really like this. And then the last cards that we're going to take a peek at is thoughts, and your thought process through this month, or through this year of 2020. What are your thoughts going to be looking like? What are your mental processes going to be looking like? Where are you going to be at in your head? Okay, so here we have the Emperor card reversed. Okay, so you may find yourself kind of scattered this year. You may find yourself a little all over the place, having trouble focusing, feeling like you're going in one direction and then another and then another, and you're a little bit all over the place. Your friends and family might even notice. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I feel like this is a journey that you have to go on in order to find the clarity that you're looking for. I think that it's going to ultimately lead you down the path of understanding the things that you need to understand, and the changes that you need to make, and the actions that you need to take. So allowing this process and not being too frustrated with yourself. But the other piece of this is also making sure balance, right? So what can happen sometimes when we get frustrated, when we get really overwhelmed, when we feel like we can't find the answers, when we feel stuck, when we don't feel like things are really moving in the direction that we want them to, we can get really discouraged and we can shut down. And this is really encouraging you to not shut down, to the point that you are disconnecting from source, that you are not doing the things that you need to do. So I keep thinking about, sometimes when I feel really disconnected from source, what I will find myself doing is stop doing my spiritual practices for a couple days or something, and maybe I'll just like binge on some TV or something like that, and that's okay here and there. But I think that you want to be really, really careful that you are balancing your life and that you're not giving up on the things that you know that work for you and the things that you know balance you, because you need balance and you need to take care of yourself, and you need to understand how certain things impact your vibration and how certain things can bring your vibration down and really make it more difficult for you to connect with that clarity. You're supposed to be confused. You're supposed to be a little bit lost. It's all part of finding the answers, is by allowing yourself to be lost. So let yourself do that. Don't let yourself dive down into this ego-based place of trying to numb yourself, trying to hide away, trying to give up, whatever it is, whatever your habit is with that, whatever it is that you do to try to avoid, ignore, whatever. Take a little break, yes, but balance that out and make sure that you are coming back to your process, because this is really important for you and for your future. So those are your messages for the year 2020. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. If you want to learn more about me or about Clarity by Christy, you can check me out at discoveryourawakening.com. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like button, and I would love to hear from you in comments below. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that bell so that you can get notifications for any and all uploads that I share here on the channel. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon with another video. Take care, guys.